Hi guys, Rob from Iceboxauto here. It's been a long time since I've brought you the video feel. Just lots going on, loads of installations to do, and a lot of videos we've got on our YouTube channel at the moment are bringing quite a lot of customers in, so we're doing quite a lot of repeat cars, but this is one we haven't done today, which is on a Volkswagen Tiguan. It does come, this is our 9-inch screen version, which does come with this frame here. Now the only thing we need to be aware of, or make you aware of, is obviously there's two types of button panel that comes here, and they tend to look the same but are a little bit different. These tend to be, we measured on this sort of height here, so it's going to be either just over 20mm or over 30mm, so obviously you just need to make sure the size on that there, but we'll do our due diligence with you if you do order blind, and then we'll always do the checks afterwards. So this is our Style 3 range, which is a 8-core processor. Starts as a standard 2 and 32 gig of RAM. You can increase it or double up to that, and even go as far as 6 and 128. Different styles though. Actually there's a new range just being put in the website, sorry about that guys, it's going up to 256 gig. So this system here comes with the frame, as you can see. All the vents are here, basically the old ones, which basically plug into the apertures here. So this is the home page of the Style 3. You can change that if you wish to kph or kmh if you want, and that's a miles if you're obviously on the metric or over in the UK. So this is your home page here, which basically shows you a little shortcut to like the Google search there, Google Maps should I say. This is your MP3 shortcut here, and all these down here are basically customizable, so you can change these if you want, and add apps. If you're more familiar with using like the likes of CarPlay and stuff like that, you can bring it over to your shortcut page here. So as I say, there's your radio here, which is your FM AM radio. It does work with the steering wheel controls, which you can't see me in the background, but you can obviously see me moving up and down and track skip and stuff like that. So it does work with the steering wheel controls. So I'll just go back out to this here. You've got your Bluetooth here, so this is where you would take your phone calls through. And also if you've got music on your phone and you're not interested in using the likes of Spotify and all them types of apps, you can stream music from your phone. Once it's connected, you just do it through there. So obviously, oh sorry, there's that one there, that little icon, that's where you stream your music from. It's got full phone book support. We're not connected to any device at the moment, so obviously you can't see any phone book support, but that's where it offers it. Also, if you're going to be using the likes of CarPlay and Siri and Android Auto and Google Assist, then obviously I'll show you how that works in a short while. Going back onto the home page here, then you've also got your MP3 here. So these two apps here, music and the video down there, these are just basically demos that the factory put on there. That's where you can put your music on a pen drive, like a USB memory stick. So alternatively, you can do the same with movies. So this is a full HD screen, as you can see, lovely quality and colour depth in it. As you can see, Spider-Man, which is just again another demo version that's being put on there by the factory. Just to show you the sound on it. This is just a demo. So it's just a little demo of the video the factories have put on there. Okay, so gallery is just don't ask me what that's for, to be honest with you. File manager, if you know, you know. If you're interested in putting like applications on there, like third party, i.e. IPTV, or they download the app, if you know. You can do it through a USB pen. Obviously you can't get that from the Google Play Store, but you can put things on a USB pen if you want to upload things onto the system that are not on the Google Play Store, and that's obviously done through one of the USB cables that comes with the system. We tend to stick them in the glove box on this car, so obviously that was a site. Just go over here, as again you got this little plus sign, that brings up all your apps and your applications. So if there's one app that you use over another and you don't want to go into the application center, you can always add it to the home page by doing that one there. So this one's the CarPlay and the Android Auto app. Again, not connected to any phones, not going to show anything, but if you are familiar with Android Auto and CarPlay, this is where it would show. If you're not familiar, just basically check any other of our videos on our YouTube channel, or alternatively just put in CarPlay menus, CarPlay use into YouTube, and you can see exactly how it works. This is your back-end settings here. So obviously this is where obviously all your Android settings are going to be. Display, sound, storage, GPS, things like mirror image and stuff like that, but obviously it's stuff that you don't really need to play around with. These are just little things that we tinker with just to configure it to the car. Back-end settings, 3368 password. This takes you into here. Again, you're not really going to have to check things out in this menu unless we ask you to. But again, just shows you basically what it's got to offer. This backup and reset is basically a factory reset on the system, which little trick of the trade, guys, is what we always intend or ask you to do, should I say, is to just use the system for a day, set up all your connections, etc., and then do a factory reset. Only reason being, this is you erase all data. That's where you do factory reset. Only reasons we ask that is because the systems are all made in factory, so basically they're made by hand, made by machine, finished off by hand. The only things that they can't check is how basically the systems interact with the car's CAN bus and stuff like that. So when it's basically gets put in the car and you're putting new connections to for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, the likes of CarPlay and all that type of stuff, it can pick up the odd connection bug just as it settles into the car. And basically what you tend to do, if you find any issues in the first day, just do this backup and restore and just do a factory reset. It'll just basically put it back to standard and it'll be all like perfect to use. That's if it does happen anyway. Okay, and that's the last thing there. It's just about software on the system. 1 second. Just say it's our latest Android 14 version now. You can't get any higher in this industry. You maybe get a little bit higher on your phone, but it's only up to 14, so it's the latest version that you get. Okay, let's go back to the application center. So this is where all your apps go into. This is where basically any app that you download from the Google Play Store or add yourself, plus the ones that are pre-programmed into the firmware, these are all where it's stored. As I say, you can stick them on the home page if you wish, but these are a few things here. So you've got your aux there, so you can stick things like TV boxes that working through RCA cable, AV inputs that can working through there. Bluetooth, I showed you, calculator, you tend to get that with most things on computer, Android and stuff like that. Car Link, that's your Google, that's your CarPlay and Android Auto. Google Chrome and Google Chrome and Google, should I say, both these are browsers, so if you want to do a bit of internet shopping with Iceboxauto, you can use the maps. This app here, I'm not really going to go into it, it's not one we sell it with, but obviously it's just basically a demo app that just basically you just delete it. Farman just showed you. Okay, DSP sound processor, so it's got a DSP sound chip in there which enhances the audio output, and there's quite a lot to the DSP processor and what it offers. It is quite technical and quite it's quite technical. I'll say I'm going to be mindful of what it offers, so there is a little blog section on our website designated to DSP, so have a little look over that one there. Also, as you can see here, I'm just adjusting the dials, and as I say, it works on a nice little border down here which basically shows you. Now this won't be touchscreen. The only times it is touchscreen on that is when you actually remove the AC panel to incorporate this screen. The fact that your AC buttons are all down below, still physical, then obviously it does show you the data, but it won't be touchscreen. As you can see, it's not going to work, only because it's basically programmed to work with the buttons down below. Google Maps, music went into before, navigation. Now that one, obviously you can put any map to there that you want, so any map you download onto the system you can basically assign to this home page button, and as well as that page there. So if I just do setup, so I just choose Google Maps as the default, and then basically when you press the Navi button now, 1 second, when you press the Navi button now, you'll see that the Google Maps will now show up. As you can see, it's nice that you can move it around and zoom in and out. As you can see, it's nice and swift and responsive. This, we do get a lot of questions about lag and stuff. There is a lot of units on the market that do contain lag, and it's a simple old cliche. It's you pay for what you get. So if you're going to be buying the likes of £150 units on eBay, anything under the wrong side of 200, which is the cheap side, then obviously you're probably compromising the processors and the RAM. So a lot of the units out there that only offer on quad cores with 2 and 16 gig of RAM, they're absolutely diabolical, guys. Just stay away from them. Always go for an 8-core one. Because a lot of the apps need a lot of power in the processor, so they take up a lot of memory in the background, and also you do need a bit of storage. And obviously if you're going to have a processor, a quad core, that's going to struggle with the likes of basically our processors, Google Maps and other apps, then you're going to find that it does stick and lag. As you can see on this one, it's just what you'd expect with your phone, to be honest with you. This one's the 8-core processor, so as you can see, it's really quick and responsive, so we stay away from the lag. We do sell quad core systems on some of our units, but the only reasons we always advise going for them is if you're not going to be using any apps, it's just for music, or it's for like MP3. But if the likes of your radio's broke and you want to sell a car, then by all means keep your costs down and get a quad core, but always stick to 8-core, guys, because as I say, you can see how good it is there. Operation guide, that's just the manual put into an electronic form. Play Store, so this is where you download all your apps from. It doesn't really matter if you've got an Apple phone. Basically all you need to do is get a Google login details, email address, password. It's where you'll access the app center, and then you can download whatever you want, Netflix and all that type of stuff. Touch assist, vehicle settings, okay, gives you a little bit of CAN bus support, as you can see there. Engine speed and stuff like that, but it's not going to be an app that I'd use anyway. video, voice search, which is a Google, so you can choose that if it's got an internet connection. You can talk to it where you want and ask it what you want it to do, but it's not going to pick me up because it's got no internet connection. And there's your YouTube there. Again, you need an internet connection. Now the systems do come with a SIM card input as well on this one, so if you did want to keep your data on this separate to your phone's hotspot data plan, then obviously you can get a SIM card and connect it to there, but it's always useful having loads of data on your phone, and unlimited data, or at least 10 gig on this would be fine. Like, but as I say, really good. This 1 second, there's your hazard button which works on here. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys. Sorry it's been quite a while, but obviously we only tend to like take videos where we haven't done the car before, and we tend not to duplicate cars that we've done previously. So any questions, give us a shout. We'll put the link down below in the description and where to purchase from, and all our contact details too. Okay, have a nice day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.